The takeover, 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 the takeover.
Got bags of funk and it's selling by the ton. Got bags of funk, got bags of funk.
Yo, this the takeover. This your boy Neto. It's your boy Mac, baby. We about to make history. The takeover, the takeover, the takeover, the takeover, the takeover, the takeover.
Got bags of funk and it's selling by the ton.
Yo, it's a takeover. We back with another episode, man. Shout out to all the people that's tuned into what the takeover's been doing for the past couple weeks. You could definitely just subscribe to us on the podcast app, which is on iTunes, man. We're on Spotify as well. We're getting our camera game up. You dig what I'm saying? We're on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe to YouTube, man. And look, what we really want y'all to subscribe to it, listen to it, and give us a review. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we human just like the rest of you guys. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to do some, just trying to bring better quality to the game. You know what I'm saying? Since me and Theto really the OGs of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to up our game up even more for you guys. You know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate what you guys been doing for us. And today's gonna be like just a special day, just all in all, just because of who we have with us today. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes takeover, we like to give props to, you know, the artists, producers. You know what I'm saying? These two gentlemen right here are very key to our city. You know what I'm saying? They remind me of myself, you know what I'm saying, for just wanting to show love and put New Orleans culture on, you know what I'm saying? And you know, like we all have platforms, you know what I'm saying? We all have voices. And honestly, a lot of this shit wouldn't even go down if it wasn't for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing on all 10 with that. Feel what I'm saying? And without further ado, man, we ought to take over. We have Yoey from My Hell of a Life, and we have Mo from Mo Nation on the captain of the Crescent. You dig what I'm saying?
Dig?
What's up, guys? What's happening with y'all?
I'm coolin', baby. How y'all doing? Y'all looking good?
Man, I'm happy to be here, man. It's been a
long
while.
time.
Yeah.
And I look up to y'all boss, man. I'm happy to be here.
Man, I'm glad. I gotta say one thing. See, it's crazy. I call him by his real name. So I don't be wanting to say your real name. Because when Matt
it's all good. I don't ever trip about people saying my real name.
Yeah, but
What, Mario?
yeah. But that's all. When you be called,
that's the first time somebody ever did that?
Nah. A lot of people do that, like in the middle of interviews if they actually know me. You know what I'm
see,
saying?
that's me. And
They call me Mario, and but like I always tell people, the crazy part is my mama called me Yo.
Right.
She don't call me Mario. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Well,
so pick
listen,
whatever you want.
Pick your poison.
I don't want to cut anybody off, but I do want to first off say thank y'all. Honestly, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like just like you said in your intro, you gotta understand that I've been looking up to you guys since I started doing this. Like I built this behind y'all, and at the end of the day, it's more than a blessing and an honor and a privilege to be able to not only share this platform and this podcast with you, but at the end of the day, to be able to call you whenever I need assistance, advice, or just just need to vent. At the end of the day, I think there's so much in the city where people always love to talk about what we don't have and what we ain't got. And at the end of the day, I like to tell you what I do have, and I do have some gangster ass OGs. You heard me. At the end
I
of the
stamped
day.
that definitely, man. We definitely got that, man. Stamp that.
I appreciate it.
I
Yeah.
definitely
sure.
appreciate it, man. I mean, honestly,
We all
man,
doing the same.
Yeah,
It's like a big melting pot. You know, that's why I look at them. They say that, but I look at the stuff y'all been doing, you know, from day one, because we've been focused on it. And I just want to congratulate you guys. You know, we brought you up here. Well, we not going to be up here just constantly passing around, patting each other on the back.
They ain't going for that shit.
We just need to get into, you know,
He ain't going for that
get
shit.
into what's going on, why, you know, what everybody got going. Well, what
y'all
y'all have going on.
This is one of the main reasons why I even wanted this podcast to even happen, just because of, you know, we always talk about New Orleans just having a black cloud over us. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
honestly, we're in a position that we're the creators. We're the one, you know what I'm saying, giving light to these artists and, you know, the people you bring on, whether it's business owners or whatever, we're the ones that, you know, like I said before, all we want to do is just show love. So at the end of the day, just like we want the artists to unite together, it's also, I feel like, special for us to unite together as media, visionaries, creators, you know what I'm saying, whatever name they want to put on us. But at the end of the day, I think if more people see us come together as well, it'll be like, you know what? Because I look at it like this. Artists, the thing that artists don't do, in my personal opinion, well, I'm going to say it's a fact. What they don't do is they don't reach all the media outlets.
No, that's big time facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like they like, so like you got three, you got DaTakeOver, you got Mo Nation, you got My Hell of a Life. If I was an artist, I'd be sitting here thinking like, man, you know what? Let me go holler at TakeOver. Let me reach out to them. Let me reach out to Mo. Let me get clean music so I can get Mo to play my shit.
Right.
And let me get Yoey to give me a fire exclusive interview. You know what I'm saying? Like what we do, we get in depth. What you do, you know, you interview them, you play music, let them talk about themselves, and what you do, you know, you do what you do with the videos and stuff like that.
More spotlight.
You know, so even with the reaction videos, you know what I'm saying, that you do. So if artists, I just want artists to understand, like this is why I meant that it brought us together, is because we're here for you guys, and I don't know how many times we gotta fucking say it.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, like with this episode, I'm gonna talk some shit.
I'm gonna talk right now. I'm glad you brought me.
I want to say this right quick. What you saying that, and I agree with you. I definitely agree with you all the way. But I feel like some artists don't know that those platforms exist. And what I mean is, like, there's certain people I run across, even though I've been doing this for a few years. There's certain people that they never heard of me before. So it's like it's hard for us as platforms also to get out there and people to know who we are, what we do, and why we do it, as well as it is for the artists. So I think, you know, we just gotta keep on building a community, which I shout you out for. You know what I'm saying? When I came to the event that you had put on, Mac, with just bringing everybody together, everybody knowing like what's available to everybody. Because there's a lot of people that don't even know the platforms that they have at their disposal.
But you look at it, this was like us having you guys up here. We letting the people, our fans, meet you guys. So hopefully, then they'll check out y'all.
Right.
That's how it is. You know, it's like you featured, like a rap song.
No,
like,
for sure.
We can't rap, so we featuring y'all on.
Thank you.
And listen, just to double back on the fact that Mac want to talk a little shit. I'm fucking with that, and I'm gonna tell you something. I think honestly, it's cause I'm buku passionate about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like I know, like listen, I got this mindset. Like I hear Kevin Gates talk like this. I don't really hear too many other rappers talk like this, but like I got that mind state. Like you gonna have to kill me. So like I honestly, when it comes to like New Orleans, I've always been like that. Like I'm not going. I'm not finna let nobody talk crazy about us. I'm not, I've been like that a long time, bro. At the end of the day, when it comes to just these, like being there for these artists and having these platforms, and like you saying sometimes, Yoey, that they don't know they're there. That's their job. Like you gotta do the work, figure out where these platforms are at, cause we not the only ones. But at the end of the day, we some bad mamma jammas. You know what I'm saying? And listen, like
you know, you could curse, so you could say we're some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, they know it.
Okay.
So,
I don't know. You might not curse, so
no,
I agree with that, because like just like we have to do the research to sometimes find artists that we didn't know exist. They could do the research to find out the means of getting themselves out there. So,
and the reason why I say I say that is because like, listen, when it comes to these two cats right here, and I know you don't pat each other on the back and all, but fuck all that. Let me explain something to you. When it comes to this culture, this shit important to me, bro.
Yeah.
No, like real shit. This shit important to me because like I don't play that. Atlanta's the hub and Baton Rouge is hotter than us. And let me explain something to you. We got so much motherfucking talent down here. Yeah. We'll eat these motherfuckers up, chew them out, spit them. It ain't shit. I'm talking about when what you want to go artist for artist. We'll shit on anybody. And I feel like if I'm not doing my part, you know what I'm saying, then I can't talk my shit. But I look at people like y'all, and y'all have like hindsight 2020. That event like just to be a part of it made me feel some type of way. But you got to understand what that does for the culture, right? It makes people strive for that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It brings people together. And also, like, we look forward to the next thing. I get to network with people. That's when I learn, okay, boom. So then at the end of the day, like I'm telling you, if I fuck with you, but you know what I'm saying, and I didn't know you personally, how if I'm a fucking rapper, I don't know who you is, bro. Like I'm just saying, like, I get it. Maybe that happens once in a blue moon, but do your homework, dog. Listen, I'll be on 102.3.
Maybe they think they Lil Wayne and they don't need to know nobody.
Yeah, wah. At the end of the day, I hear you though. You know what I'm saying, but honestly though, listen, the takeover. This is a key podcast because not only do you get the history here, you know what I'm saying, but you get your fucking rank. All right, like just anybody ain't coming on this bitch. That's why I know you got. Listen, dog. I'm just saying, do your fucking homework. Don't put yourself on any show. Don't just go get interviewed by anybody. Like when you got somebody who really care about the culture, like these guys at this table. You know what I'm saying? Man, take advantage of that shit. Like I say all the time, stop going where you tolerated. Start coming where you celebrated. Like I be on 102.3 every Friday morning from 6 to 8. As soon as I got a chance to start booking people, I was on another Rudy Poo show before that one. You heard me? Yeah, and look, as soon as I got a chance to book somebody, I reached out to Mac, right? Listen, that's just how I rock, man. I feel like there's so much. I'm not with the excuses. I don't want to hear about there's no support. I know that. Like, I know that shit. But I also know that at the end of the day, they got people out here who will fucking ride for you. Right. You know what I'm saying? And why not, you know what I'm saying, use that and drain that. You know, that's just how I'm feeling.
And just to piggyback off that, one thing the artists do have to understand too, we're here for you guys. But at the end of the day, you really in control of what your destiny is. Mm-hmm. We're here to help support that. We're not here to, you know, jump in the passenger side with you and help you drive this bitch or whatever. Like, right. we here for outlets, you know what I'm saying? And look, and it's another thing I want y'all to understand, like, just like we support y'all, we need the same support. When we put you on the show, we need the same support like that because we help you. We gonna promote our show. We're gonna promote that you was on our show. You know what I'm saying? You can leave that ego shit where it's at with us. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we doing it for y'all because we want to see y'all win. But it should be vice versa. When you see, you know, like, and that's why I'm kind of happy Instagram created stories, right? You ain't gotta put me on your main feed.
Right.
Your story for about 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
2 seconds, like, bro. It takes like, 2 seconds.
That's all it does. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't know how many interviews I did, and
people reposted.
People wouldn't put nothing up. Wasn't nothing.
Y'all don't want me to say nothing because I'm gonna tell you like this: about 90% of y'all that come on, I know, like the takeover. I guarantee our numbers probably better than y'all's. So we actually help showing y'all more love than y'all showing us. Like, and I can.
Those are facts. I've seen them.
I'm about to say, and I don't let everybody see our numbers. Yeah. I keep it like in the safe. I'm not going to lie. It took me a while even because we was doing something. We working, We working. And I had to expose some stuff, and it's not nothing to brag about because we're not doing no like serious.
It's
like,
something to be
crazy
proud about.
Now.
It's something to be proud about.
But what I'm saying is, if you're a local cat, we probably got just as much buzz as you, but probably expanding a little farther.
Yeah, I was gonna say if not more,
because we probably we getting heard in Turkey, South Africa, Germany, Japan. We just
let me ask y'all a question. Now, let me ask y'all something, right? Because I know, but I want y'all's opinion, right? So like, check this out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when we, from an artist perspective, right? Like, yeah, like Yoey was saying, maybe they don't know whatever. But what about these other platforms? Like, do you think that there should be almost like a brotherhood, or maybe like there should be kind of like, hey, listen, I got connections with this person. I got connection to where we can just help each other grow, pick each other up, like as far, in the culture. Like, do you think is that just fucking...
So you speaking, you want us to answer for artists or for what?
I'm just saying, because I feel like as far as artists, You know what I'm saying? That's a no-brainer. But like, even on our side, I think we got to start looking at this shit like it's the culture. You know what I'm saying? This is not just, okay, we're in a platform. Look, we fuck with music just as much as rappers fuck with music.
At the end of the day, you can't really expect people to open up. Right?
That's what I.
You have to build. Like, we're here because we built a relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that has
you got to put in the work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sir, you know, it's really to each his own. Like, you know, everybody brand is different. Everybody the way they want to, you know, carry it. Like, you can't really blame nobody at the end of the day for doing what they do. You just got to make sure you're doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like coming together, like I said, the relationship has to be there.
Yeah, because we started off, we didn't know nobody.
Right. Like,
I would say, I think it depends on the person's personality that's behind that brand or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I'm the type of person that I like, you know, working with others and, you know what I'm saying, the camaraderie of it all. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm not like super competitive. Like, I don't look at people as a competition. That's only because I feel like whatever I'm going to create, whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to be blessed to do that no matter what else going on. So, you know what I'm saying? I could celebrate others and not feel threatened by them.
I love that.
But there's certain people that don't, you know, they feel like everything got to be like me versus them. So,
Correct.
you know.
And the crazy thing with me, you know, even with the claim that I get, like me and Theto get, like, man, y'all, you know, y'all this, that, and the third, I'm still the one that reaches out. And I don't be like on no big dog shit. Like, I need, you know, like my man from the King of New York, a nickel bag gets sold, I want in. Like, I'm not even, I'm not even on my bullshit.
Right.
You know, because that's not what I came to do. You know what I'm saying? So I reach out. If anything, I let motherfuckers know, man, I like what you're doing.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, like, dog, like, yeah, like I see you, like I'm fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't expect motherfucker to automatically be like, man, Mac, you know, say he fucking with it, let me go holler. I don't expect that. That's just me.
Yeah,
I look at this shit no different from an artist. I fuck with what you doing.
Right.
Because it's a stigma in the music game, period, where it's like, man, you know, like if he cold and, you know, my partner cold, I can't let him know he cold and my partner better than him or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's weak.
Yeah,
that's
so it's like, and I saw that on the media side, on a bigger scale. Like,
I did too,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? For, you know, Elliot Wilson, you know, being a GOAT at what he does, appreciate what Drink Champs bring to the table.
Right.
Appreciate what Joe Budden brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not reach down to people that's starting up and do this shit? Because if anything, if we can help your movement, we're gonna help it. And that's my biggest thing. We here to help, we here to grow, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta want it as much as we do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
Big
like
facts. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate y'all, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this city's important to me, bro. Like, I take pride in this shit, and I take pride in everything I do. But at the end of the day, like, I hate feeling like we like losing behind something. The conversation is always centered around that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we was talking about earlier. Like, if somebody sounds like you know, Thug, are we saying that they biting Thug or they biting Wayne because Thug biting Wayne? Like, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, it's always some what if shit. I just want the throne back in the city. I know what our worth is, and I feel like they need to put some respect on that.
I mean, like I've been saying this whole fucking time, I feel like since the new day age of technology, everybody lost the authenticity of being who they true are. Because, all right, for example, right? So, Cash Money, right? We really ain't have social media back in the G. So, in order for Birdman and Cash Money to be who they are, it was on some shit like, man, we gonna, nigga, you know, we from the project, we from the Magnolia. We gonna do how we gonna do it. Like,
right.
We gonna wear soldiers. We gonna do us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Memphis, you know what I'm saying? They was doing what they was doing. Brooklyn cats, New York cats, they was on their Timbs and they was doing what they were. That's what they known for doing. So now that you have technology that came in the fucking game, you got rap done became a lick now.
Right.
Cause you got ringtone money. You got, you know, all kind of different avenues that came through MySpace, Facebook, all that shit that came through, and it's like, so now why I say people may think New Orleans is always looking at different people. It's just what people see on their phones. If I see, if you know, like a lot of people praise Gucci Mane and Soulja Boy. They praise that shit because they come from the hood and they just see diamonds. They see flossing. They see money. They see, you know what I'm saying? And if we're going to keep it a buck, Gucci Mane wasn't the best rapper.
No.
But what he sold was an image, a lifestyle.
Right.
And and that's what we related to. Like being that'll been a little older. When we saw Hove and Iceberg and Hove popping, you know, Cristal and shit like that, that was kind of more our era because technology still wasn't out there. But when we saw that, we was like, we fuck with Birdman. We on our stunt shit too, but we not as flashy and loud as it might be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but we still wanted to know when I walk in the room, I got $1,000 pair of Gators on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I got, you know, all these designer shit on and shit like that. It was just a different way of flossing.
Like I always say,
I would say
it's not the.
Go ahead.
My bad. It's not the bright watch. It's the right watch.
Yeah.
That's how I sum it up. But I'm gonna let you chime in right quick, Yoshi. What I was thinking about what you said more earlier with the New Orleans thing. My biggest problem is this. I don't want to say. It's like a bunch of people in the hood that's constantly just sitting around moping about what they don't have, and it's all around. Man, let's stop. Every conversation for the last year and a half been, what's holding New Orleans back? Why we sound like that? Let's stop that and start talking about what's going on in New Orleans.
Thank you.
That's my thing. You know, like I hear everybody trying to like get the fan, like we just constantly talking about the negative. Let's bring the spotlight at the artist that is doing stuff. I don't care like who they sound, but who's putting in work out here. You know, because I think that's overshadowing them. We keep with the same stupid rotation, like we on this damn wheel, running in place. Like, let's get off of that and let's talk about what's really going on, because they got cats that's really working out here.
We popping.
Right. So, Mac, and you know, because you constantly bringing people to me and like be like, man, check out this person or whatever. So that's, you know, I don't want to be like thinking I'm just going forward, but that's how I look at it and I see it is, if we have to change it. And I think not us. When I say we, I'm talking about us in, I feel funny saying us personalities, but us in the media, we have to change the narrative. We got to start saying, when somebody say, what's holding New Orleans back? Nothing holding New Orleans back. New Orleans is doing good.
Say that.
You know, we got to change it. If we keep talking like that, because it is a bunch of followers, because it was up until your boy came here and stepped in the ant pile and stirred it up. And now everybody keep talking about that. But New Orleans is actually in a good spot. You know, it's just time for people to start picking flowers and coming out here.
Come on now.
So let me ask y'all. So we know because we in New Orleans and we like it's in a good spot. But at the end of the day, there's something still there's still not an outlet for us. We know we're on a local, we still based on a local level at this point.
The bag?
You know what I'm saying? Like there's no outlet, even if it's not a bag, it's just an outlet to more opportunities, information. Like we don't have a record label we could go walk in a building and go talk to. You know what I'm saying? If we keep it a buck, we ain't even got a fucking studio.
I would say that.
You know what I'm saying? When people could come together on some shit.
I would say the closest thing to that, as far as what people looking up to, would be Jet Life.
Facts.
In the city.
Shout out Jet Life too, man.
All right. What I'm saying though, like,
but I get what you're saying, but I said that's the closest thing.
Okay, so I always felt like Jet Life is what Spitter them did. What Spitter did for Spitter is kind of opened the door for Jet Life. I feel like he took what Cash Money No Limit did.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the end of the day, I don't see as many artists funneling through there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't see as many, like,
I agree with
you
that.
know, like T.Y.
I hope that's coming.
I see
T.Y.
T.Y.
Did y'all hear his, man, that project was bananas, bro.
I don't know his full roster either, so let me, I don't. But
he's got a.
He is the closest thing we have to a record label
All I
down
meant by
here.
that was saying that I hope that it blossoms into that.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's on
what I
the.
meant by
Because you got to
saying
think
that.
about
I
it too.
agree.
He an artist that's running the label as well. Like who, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, his man's who handle the business, Musa. Like, I'm pretty sure,
Shout out
like
Musa.
you know what I'm saying. But like he still, like when Baby and P was running, like they were artists, but they were, you know,
More business.
Yeah, they were more business.
yeah.
Business
You know what I'm
men
saying?
first.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I still don't consider. Well, P and Baby is artists, but they mostly are
They were-
businessmen. Only rapper I know ran the business. Mostly, I'm just gonna say it like would be like a Jay-Z that was a rapper, you know, because mostly P and they wasn't lyrical. They'll say their stuff, but they was more. They would easily wear the business side more than the rap side.
So let me. So with the question, you know, saying Jet Life is like.
But look,
you know,
but with me saying that, the only reason why I say that is because like, and I don't know how I want to word this, but because Cash Money and No Limit left New Orleans,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like they started here, everything came from here.
Right.
They left.
And it's right.
And it's been a big void.
Mhm.
With them leaving, it affected the city, man. So what I feel like what I said, the Jet Life thing is just like, that's the last movement that's here in the city that I feel like is respected all over.
Right.
Because people really like Currency on coast to coast.
Yeah, but
Like I'm with that. Like, you know, I'm with the fact that I love what he did, the route that he took to get where he at, but he understood. I mean, I'm gonna come back home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm loving that.
Listen, I honestly I feel like he's leading by example right now. And remember, like you said, he is an artist, right?
right.
So at the end of the day, yeah, Baby and P were businessmen. Now, I mean, I see Spitter doing a lot of business. You know what I'm saying? And good business too. And honestly, when it comes down to it, I'm just glad that he's feasible, that we can see him, that we can go on Canal Street. That is good for the community. I've never, and like, here's another thing too. Like, when you say the label, we can't walk in, do we fucking need to? Like, you know, do we need a label to be able to walk to?
I mean, you gotta think about it, bro. Like, not.
I think
It's a
we
fun-
need a team. I think you need a fire ass team. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, work your motherfucking ass off.
Yeah, even with a 10, it's like, you know, motherfuckers need machines behind them.
You know, I get it.
Yeah.
You know what
But you
I'm
got to
saying?
put in the work to get
No,
to that point,
I
right?
know.
Well,
Yeah,
my
like-
question would be then how do you get the attention of those machines that you talk of? It's like it feel like New Orleans is
What he
only
said, you put in work.
Right,
You
you-
stay
I'm about to
consistent.
say, look at Kenner Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kenner
shout
brother.
out Kenner Brother too,
Look
man.
at Jack Joe. You know them dudes.
Jack Joe is a beast too,
but when
bro.
the-
A
but
problem.
let's say that they get picked up by those machines, they gonna leave New Orleans.
But
That's not gonna
okay,
still-
that's
still gonna
and
be a void.
then the next one.
When they leave New Orleans, they still represent New
Right.
Orleans.
Exactly.
So you're not really leaving
I'm with
New
that.
Orleans. It's like, I ain't mad if somebody, like, if they get
No, I'm not
somebody-
mad about
if they want to
leaving.
leave somewhere and like reside somewhere
'Cause
else.
my thing
you know
is-
what I'm saying? I'm not mad
But
at
how
that
often
point.
you come back and
But this
you
the
know,
thing. All right, if you have a child and he graduate, he playing ball, he graduate and goes off to college. He left, but he gonna still come back, but he's not gonna be back as often because this is where he's at. And I look at them as like a Jack Joe or a Kenny Brother. They's leaving, going off to college.
Okay,
now it's,
I'm with
now
that.
it's the next group. It's the next roses to get picked in for them.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
They left.
and I'm not fussing. I'm just for the
No,
sake
no,
of
no, no,
argument.
no. We just
No,
talking. This is good dialogue.
For the
I'm
sake
with
of
that.
argument,
No,
I'm
no.
asking, okay, if you from Los Angeles, do you need to leave?
But
if you
that's
from New York, do you need to leave?
But this is
If you
this.
from Atlanta, do you need to leave?
But that's what
All
I'm
right.
telling you. We don't have. what
So
they
how do
have.
If you're a movie
so
star,
who be the first to create where you don't have to
But-
leave no more?
Yeah, but you do.
No,
If you're in
everybody's
LA,
on the
you do
stage.
have to leave.
Huh?
If you're in LA, you do have to leave. If you're in New York, you
but this
do
the
have
crazy
to leave.
thing. The crazy thing, almost everybody
Nah, I don't
from New York
I
is
don't.
moving to
I didn't
LA.
say you had to move.
Yeah,
But
I've
you
been
gotta
noticing
leave.
that.
You gotta put in work, man. You gotta network. You gotta move around the map. So I just feel like if you in this, you don't have to. Listen, man. At the end of the day, like you said, that's the best example. Like you going off to college, and even then, at that, like me personally, if I'm putting in the work and I mean, social media is so crazy. It don't even matter where you're at anymore. You can be anywhere. So as long as you're consistent with your work, and you're always growing, your brand is growing. You're putting yourself in. You're doing good business. And you spreading positivity. Like, I'm cool with that.
No more look. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I was on that same fight you was on.
All right.
I wanted to find on why the fuck people are leaving out. Why did Currency have to leave? August Alsina, like why Master P had to leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
to get the bag.
Right, I understand that. And that's what I'm saying. So when people leave, it's not necessarily that they now give a fuck about New Orleans. We don't have no opportunity down here for you to blow. Like,
I feel that.
So we saying, so we like, man, they got us down here. But we really like, I really feel like for New Orleans to really blow, this is my personal opinion, for New Orleans to really fucking blow, it's gonna have to be like a whole nother, like, everybody got to come together on some shit. Cause like, dog, we don't have no. We got Jet Life down here. We established that shit, but it's like Jet Life right now ain't really moving like QC moving or TDE moving or Dreamville moving. Not because they're not talented enough to do it.
You're right. I'm not
saying that they're not talented to do it. I'm just saying is that they have bigger people behind them, and where they're at, location wise, there's record labels, businesses,
and that's what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm saying, because I was gonna use the analogy. Is like if you Broadway, if you're an actor, on stage act, you know, you would go to New York to get on stage because it's Broadway, you know.
Right.
And if you was really want to be a movie in the movies, you're not gonna really be in New Orleans. You're gonna go to L.A. You know, so that's how I look at things. You know, we just don't have no big Fortune 500
and I want to just put this out there right quick. And like I said, this is not a knock to Cash Money or No Limit, because I respect them beyond measure. But imagine if when they got as hot as they could possibly be,
got together.
If Cash Money No Limit, not got together, but if Cash Money No Limit said, you know what, I'm gonna keep New Orleans as my home base, do you not think that people from Priority Records, Universal Records, whatever, would have had to come and set up shop down here in some type of way in order to keep them comfortable as a record label, because they were so hot at the time?
Look,
and then that would be established here, just like Detroit was able to build Motown and stuff like that. You could have said, "Look, we that hot that y'all need to bring these major labels here."
That's a fucking gem right
there. It is, but check this out. I'm gonna tell you, but I don't want to talk about a lot of stuff that I know, like in this.
Look,
right? But no, because you gotta understand, like back in the day, No Limit was trying to open something up big here. You gotta. It's more than this. Master P. It's New Orleans is a politic. New Orleans is a politician-driven city, and Louisiana is a politician-driven state. So everybody down here is so fucking crooked. They want to get their palms greased, and you get young black men from out the hood trying to come here. Everybody in their pockets trying to beat them. P was actually opening up a multi-million-dollar studio and base office and everything out here, but why? New Orleans supposed to be Hollywood South, but thanks to Jindal bitch ass, he fucked us, and it hurt the economy. You know, they hurt us, and now that money is actually in Atlanta and stuff.
So so was Jindal around with Master P?
No, what I'm saying is no, he wasn't around there. But what I'm saying is, it's always a politician or somebody trying to, all right. Why do you think Tiger Woods won't ever come back to New Orleans and play in our golf tournament? Because they wanted him. No, I'm just saying they tried to damn near like extort it. It was like.
But even like Cash Money had their record label down. Their offices was down here. 226. That's where 226 come from. But they realized, man, we got to go where the money at.
Right.
We got to go where we got to go other places like Miami. Like Miami was one of the first places that I know of that they went and opened up shop, and it was like, man, it was just there. Like, man, I honestly, bro,
That's still what Papa seemed to be. That's what Sean Cotton just went say cheese.
Man, fuck that dude,
to
bro.
Miami. Just open the headquarters in Miami.
No, for real.
Right.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
with
him,
that.
But I'm just like,
Hold on, fuck who?
Sean Cotton, say cheese.
Say cheese.
Fuck all that shit. I'm with that
Yeah.
too. Fuck all that clout chasing
Yeah.
bullshit. Anybody who diving for that,
you
fuck
know,
all that too.
Because my thing is like we keep
Yeah,
giving this
fuck
dude.
all that.
No joke. We keep giving this dude like prayers. Like
Right.
where is he? You know,
No, I know what you mean.
I just
I'm
keep
saying.
it. You know, like who the fuck is he? Like only thing I know him he did was some messy type shit.
Right.
That's what he known to me from. Like that messy type shit
But
about.
you gotta think about it. Those are the type of people that get on.
But that's what I'm
So
saying.
it's like-
That's why I don't care, but I can say fuck him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I'm not
fuck
saying
him
that.
And I
with
can
you.
hold my nuts. And
Right,
if he ever come to New Orleans,
And I'm gonna say fuck him too.
I'm gonna holler. Look us
I heard
up.
he loved New Orleans.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He don't
But
love it.
no, he
Man,
can't
come on,
love
that
it
bitch
much.
don't love us. Right. Come on now.
If you love us that much, you wouldn't have stirred the pot up like that.
Thank
but my
you.
thing is, if you come down, if I'm offending you, well, fuck you. If I'm offending you, holler at me when you get down here. And there ain't no beef like this. And I'm gonna tell you the same thing I'm saying now because I don't appreciate when you mess with my culture and you not here.
Right.
Because you can start something that people could really get hurt from.
Thanks.
You know, because we live on the edge here, and it just we could be friends one day, and it just takes somebody to say something to stir it up, and we the worst of enemies.
Listen, you know what I noticed, and I'm gonna say this, and I hope this shit get out because like I think a lot of people need to hear shit like this. Everything what we've been saying. Listen, let me tell you something. You know that we all from the NO, right? We all have a certain type of code almost. It's like just a values. Same reason like, I'm not gonna make fun of a kid with a disability. It doesn't matter what we do. Like we had a certain code. It's like we might get messy, but we not messy on a certain level. And at the end of the day, like when it comes to all that bullshit, let me tell you something. Sean Cotton, that type of energy that they put out. Like at the end of the day, I notice people who are not from this city. Every time they get a chance to stir some shit up about us, bro, like they take it. Even listen, I was on a show before the show I was on now, and the host, you know what I'm saying, is from another state, and it became the show is about him. You know what I'm saying? It's never, and like that's the difference. Like we be putting on for the city. Other people, they just want that clout. That's why Sean Cotton did that. He didn't care about what would happen you know what I'm saying? What happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't about that. It was about the numbers, the views. So at the end of the day, like I feel like they just don't live by the same
I mean,
codes.
like what he did to New Orleans at that point in time, you know, it upset me because it was on some shit that I was more mad at the artist, not at him. I was more mad at the people down here more than I was at him because I was like, how you let somebody just come out of nowhere and just fuck up your whole mentality on how you gonna move and how you think and this, that, and the third. Like,
Or like
I was
what
more
he
upset
said
with
law.
us more than I was with him because it's a known thing. He done built his shit up with his clickbait.
Right. That's
You know what I'm
that's the
saying?
word I
So
was looking for.
I'm not even like, you know, that's like the new hustle. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna fuck with it or you're not gonna fuck with it. You know, obviously we don't fuck with it at all. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna knock him for what he doing. We just two different
Yeah,
people.
we
He
in
got
different
real and he
lanes.
got fake. You
But
know
I'm
what
like I
saying?
said,
That's just at end
the
of day.
reason I go so hard because I'm passionate about these young brothers here.
Right.
And I don't care if whoever it is, don't stir that type of stuff up. Don't get us going against each other. Like
that's what I'm saying.
you know,
like,
no. What I'm saying is don't die and king it. Like
Right.
that's all I'm
This
saying.
this what I
I
wanted
understand I understand what he do because you know back in the day, Mac, people came to us and was like, man, y'all need to get controversial. Remember that? And we was like, nah, no, that's not us.
Right.
You know, we not gonna. That's
talk about what we feel to come from.
Yeah,
I ain't about
Yeah,
to say that.
I'm with that.
I ain't about to make no
My
shit up
brain.
just to be like, no.
Yeah.
Sometimes your boy had felines on it
Right.
from the city. You gotta wear G-Night.
Right.
Like dumb shit. Like you know, that's just for me. I'm just too real for that shit. You know
I
what I'm
think,
saying?
you know, what I wanted to speak on earlier, we was just talking about like the way people rocking a little different and things like that. We gotta realize also that, you know, at our age, you know, like we watching the young generation come up and they got what they like and what they into and shit like that. People like to say cheese or whatever and just different platforms or whatever. back in the day when I was coming up, we was going just all we knew was Q93 and Fat and all that. You know what I'm saying? But now that you got like the social media and stuff like that, kids that's here in New Orleans that's, let's say they 12, 13 years old, they affected by seeing what they seeing constantly, like you say, on the phones. So like, if the hottest, biggest artist or whatever is the Baby or somebody Roddy Ricch or whoever, like people like that, they getting influenced by what's popular to those people and what's going on with those people because they seeing them constantly. Like for me, my favorite artist, like I said, with the hot bars and stuff, I saw that locally. But if I did have a liking for another artist that was from another city, I wasn't really gonna see them too often. I wasn't gonna see what they was doing. So now, if you a child watching the Baby go from city to city every single day, and you constantly click on his Instagram, his live story, this is that, you're gonna pick up on his lingo, you're gonna pick up on his traits, you're gonna pick up on what he dressing, all that. So all that stuff is affecting what's going on now and what's headed in that new direction. So I don't want to say that we old, but we gotta understand that these younger kids,
but
the game didn't change.
Yeah,
they
but
seeing
listen,
something that's they not gonna see New Orleans all day. Because if I'm into my phone all day and I'm from New Orleans, that don't mean that's what I'm watching.
No, I know, but
I'm not watching New Orleans. I'm watching LA. I'm watching Chicago. I'm watching,
But then as that coming in as parents, we need to start doing. We can't be
you
having
gonna
our
tell your
kids.
You gonna listen to this music?
No, at the end of the day, no, you're gonna turn in your phones and tablets. You're not finna keep it. I'm not. Yeah, but at the end, because I'm not gonna.
Look, they got a lot of kids when the little homie what's the little dude that just died from Chicago?
Juice WRLD?
Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
When Juice WRLD died. When Juice WRLD died, I saw so many people that I know from New Orleans that was saying, "Man, that was my child favorite artist." You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, my favorite artist was gonna be Juvenile or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It was local because that's where I was at. That's all I was gonna see.
Yeah, but so
them,
let me ask you this. So that when we was talking about Jet Life, don't you think that's why that type of shit is important? Like the TYs, the Fendi P's, even now hold on, even if you like the weed junkies and the up and coming like Gene, like how dope it is to be able to go to the store and see Gene Stanza. Like you don't think that shit matters to these kids? Like
I think it matters to an extent, but at the same time, like I say, they looking at what's popular on the phone.
I don't know because
it's different crowds, because you gotta tend to your crowd, dog, and we just it's age differences. That shit plays a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All that shit, we just in a different time where it's kind of made us older people fucking appreciate the young generation because at the same time, when we was young, people older than us weren't fucking what we was listening.
I guarantee y'all, some of these people we interviewing do not know Jay-Z first albums.
Yeah, I can understand that because they probably was
they probably
born that year. But
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Shit.
If you would ask me back in '93 who was my favorite rapper, and I would have said Scarface or Ice Cube. Mm-hmm. That's what I would have said back then. But even say I'm gonna say we're gonna speed it up to about. Well, of course, in once '96, it was Jay-Z, but I'm saying I would have still said Mystical. Not really. My favorite rapper wasn't from New Orleans.
Okay.
But I always represent and listen to New Orleans music.
I grew up only bumping New Orleans music. I'm gonna tell you what, I didn't even venture out into. I was bad. It was bad. You know what? I learned later in life about that they had music in other areas. I ain't lying. So when you say that, I'm like, damn, that's dope. Cause all my people had was just N.O. I'm talking about, dog. You remember how and that's why I even Cash Money and No Limit had they album covers used to be so gangster, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Pen and Pixel?
That shit was fire to me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
at the end of the day, that's the shit I miss about hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, since we're talking about the whole music thing, we gotta realize though, music changed across the board. You know what I'm saying? It's more harder for us, more harder for kids, older, whatever age you are, it's harder because I'm gonna use Spitter for example. We was talking about Spitter. When Spitter was doing this thing, it was all about blogs. getting blog placements, Nah Right, Too Dope Boy, all hip hop DX, like shit. If you was a hip hop head, you wanted to get on mixtapes and shit. That shit was dropping on those exclusive websites and shit like that. It was all about. It was a blog game where you could email the blogs and hopefully your song get picked up or whatever. So it was just like double XL. That's what magazines played a big part and all that type shit. Now that, like I say, technology really fucked up everything. Cause like you think about it, man. We still lost we come from an era where we bought those pen and pixel, no limits. We was in the inside cover looking at the pictures. We was looking at the credits. We was looking at all that shit. So now everything is getting hit behind the button. So like, so even with that, records labels change. They're not looking for somebody who just has talent. They're looking for, I can't make $19.99 off a physical CD no more. It's fucking $20, $30 subscriptions a month, not guaranteed that people gonna buy it. So how can we make money
Who
from?
Who can entertain these kids on their phone?
Right.
And then now it's to a point where all four of us could be dropping an album. You could drop Monday, you could drop Tuesday. It was only to a point where music was only dropped on fucking Tuesdays. You know what I mean? Every Tuesday, I was either Gimmicks or Peaches, waiting for something brand new, whether it was whole BG,
shout out Peaches.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit that come out. Music was released on Tuesday. So with technology, you could drop that bitch at 11 o'clock in the day.
Drop it right now.
You could drop it right now.
That's no cover. Nobody warning, nothing.
But listen.
No cover or nothing.
You don't think that, you see, I think it's like a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? I get it. No, like it definitely takes it takes a lot of the suspense and the shit that I used to cherish away, but also gives these, like if I would be, in this era, like there's no way you're gonna tell me I wouldn't be grinding hard. Like I mean, like how Weed Junkie be working, how Zoe with the Flow be working, like how these cats always putting single out, project out, video out. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you have the chance to do that.
So that's what I'm saying. They understand the game to where they know, okay, the time has changed. I gotta be seen more. That's why Weed Junkie dropped all 28 fucking videos. So he realized he had to be seen more. He realized the music. But I'm saying though, it's consistency. But it's all about. So now we in the game of being consistent. Now being consistent, it could get you somewhere, and it could not get you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on the artist.
It's definitely a content driven. Like, but at the end of the day, like, you got to be consistent with what? Dope shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can consistently put out some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And it happens. But honestly though, like, you right. Nah, like, and I get it. It's like a gift and a curse, right?
Yeah. We still, like, honestly, I feel like New Orleans is still, we all in a place where we still trying to figure out what do we have to do to get fucking heard and seen and shit like that.
I feel like, man, damn, I just feel like
let's talk about this. So I hear people talking about the sound of New Orleans all the time. Sound of New Orleans, like New Orleans don't have a sound.
Okay.
Baton Rouge is the original sound. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I'm hearing these conversations, right?
Say, bro.
So I'm gonna just say this. So when I would even watch your interview, Weed Junkie said himself, man. Honestly, New Orleans sound is bounce. Mm-hmm. But everybody in New Orleans don't want to rap over.
No. New Orleans' original sound is bounce.
Exactly.
I'm fucking with that.
But so that doesn't. So I'm saying.
But we evolve.
Just because it's bounce doesn't mean we have to constantly rap over bounce.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Trigger Man. I get that.
Our bounce. At first, it started as gangster rap.
Okay.
At first that's what it started, and then it universe to where it's at now.
Yeah.
That's why Get the Gat, right? Get the Gat is what it is because that's the original sound of New Orleans right there. Right. So it was a no-brainer for fucking Get the Gat to blow up again, Lil Out to get back on the scene because that's fucking original New Orleans motherfucking music right there.
Hey, but
that's original.
You know what's crazy? That you heard
well, hold on. Not because let me just finish what I was saying. So when we talking about sound and shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. When Cash Money and KLC and Beats by the Pound did what they did, it's because a producer named Manny Fresh who created these sounds. That was the sound because Cash Money blew up off of that sound. So automatically that was a New Orleans sound.
Thank you.
When No Limit, when KLC and Beats by the Pound did what they did, that was considered a New Orleans sound because they were from here. When
they were making albums.
Right. So this is my thing. We took Cameron Paul Brown beat. We took the Showboys, drag rap. We took that and created our own shit, right?
Right.
We created Bounce.
Right.
So we created out the shit. We created Bounce. In order for New Orleans, this is my personal opinion, and for New Orleans to really create a sound or whatever, it has to come from a producer. It's not gonna come from a fucking artist.
Yeah.
It's gonna come from a producer. A producer. So let me tell you. So
hold on, Mac. Ain't nobody even talking that shit.
So look.
Run that shit, Mac. Run that shit.
So look. So when you have people, when you have Ho, all right, Ho, I'm gonna use Jay-Z for an example. When Jay-Z was dropping albums and he wanted a certain sound, he went to Timbaland if he wanted these funky drum pattern, you know, shit, like he wanted that. When he wanted some shit that he wanted to, like, all I'm saying is, if Swiss Beats was popping that year, he was gonna get a Swiss Beats. Yeah. If fucking DJ Mustard had a run because he had a fucking sound that he created.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When Pharrell had a run, right, because he created a fucking sound he created.
I want to say this right quick. Are we talking the DJ thing? And I'm gonna let you get back. A lot of the people that they be saying that this Atlanta sound, a lot of the producers that's hot in Atlanta are not from Atlanta.
Not at all.
But let's just, I'm
saying.
saying.
I don't know too much about the Atlanta culture.
There's a lot of people that's producers in Atlanta, not saying the traditional, you know what I'm saying, like the DJ Trump and all that's Atlanta.
Right.
But like some of the stuff that's coming out right now, Metro Boomin, all that other shit, some people not from Atlanta. Metro Boomin from St. Louis.
But that's what I'm saying.
But they moved to Atlanta because they said the artists are there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's facts. So what I'm saying is, for us to get a sound, it has to come from the original producer.
The next up and coming producer.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And you can't get mad if that next producer doesn't want you bouncing their shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And look, and I'm gonna say this. I don't give a fuck what people say about New Orleans rappers wanting to sound like other people and shit like that. Every New Orleans rapper I done heard, whether they rapping over a trap beat, whether a hip hop beat or whatever, they still reference New Orleans. When you reference New Orleans in your music, that means you could take me out of New Orleans, but you can't take New Orleans out of me.
Right.
Period. I don't give a fuck because what you judging somebody rapping, or he sound East Coast because he's rapping over a fucking boom bap beat. Right. Or he might sound like an Atlanta dude because he's rapping over a Zaytoven type beat. But I'm not even mad at that because, like I said, go back to the technology.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
When you open up your fucking phone, who you see popping?
I can agree with that because sometimes
London on the track.
Right.
Zaytoven. Right. These dudes they making moves.
Zaytoven not from Atlanta either. But I can agree with that because sometimes when I'm talking to certain people and doing certain things, sometimes some people say that I'm very articulate or whatever, and they'll be like, "Man, you don't sound like you from New Orleans," and I'm like, "Man, I'm from New Orleans, man."
You dig?
You know what I'm saying? So that
I feel what you're saying.
So yeah, I agree with you. Like if you from New Orleans, you're from New Orleans. It don't matter like quote unquote the sound. You know what I'm saying? Who you are is who you are.
Can we just acknowledge the fact that Mac dropped some motherfucking jewels on this bitch? Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
Like I'ma just say,
do.
Hold on now, real talk. Like fuck all the dumb shit. Y'all keep talking. I don't want to hear nothing else about no sound. Y'all better get these producers ready. Fuck that.
Let's go.
You damn Skippy, bro.
Speaking
like
of
that's
crazy thing, when you talking about the bounce beat thing, man, y'all heard Yo Gotti latest.
So that's what I'm saying.
I heard Yo Gotti.
So that's my prime example of when Pharrell was hot, people want a Pharrell beat.
Right.
Bounce is hot right now.
And
So everybody wants a bounce beat.
beat.
Once Drake did what he did, everybody wants a bounce beat.
Right.
That shit.
I agree.
Like, so it's gonna be a point in time that run is gonna be over
gonna
until somebody creates something else.
Oh.
Until somebody creates something else, They're gonna move on to the next person.
Right.
I guarantee you, the next producer that creates the next hottest song, everybody's gonna go in that market to go find that
Correct.
production.
Right.
Well, at the end of the day, I agree with both of y'all. I mean, like Mac, now you just took everybody to church. I appreciate that shit. I will say this though, we say this shit and we ask each other like, you know, what New Orleans missing or what it needs, and we do about the artist leaving, the artist staying, and all this shit. Me personally, I honestly, like when we talk about not being able to go here and see this label and that label, whatever. I think that something special is gonna happen sooner or later. There's too many people in this city who have great ideas, and they're gonna put something together. I mean, like I'm just saying, this generation, like people sitting at this table, like at the end of the day, like something great is gonna come out of this generation.
Yeah, it's speaking into fruition. It's
No,
gonna
yeah, I
happen.
agree with that. Definitely.
No, like and the hustle from these, you know, and I ain't gonna lie. When it came to music in New Orleans, I was tough because when I started creating the How You Love That playlist, I realized I had to open up more. You know, everything might not be my bread and butter, but I feel like I got a good enough ear to, you know, recognize talent and shit like
Right.
that. Right. So, but that made me realize, like, dog, like you gotta expand your horizons to put other people on, except besides the main people you fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like, you know, people. I feel like people be wanting me to put such and such on, you know, my joint, but it's like, you know, at the end of the day, like I gotta rock with it too, like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is something I listen to as well. You know
No,
what I'm
I'm
saying?
with that.
But at the end of the day, I just feel like, man, be more open to all your artists. I just got on this little dude named Zombie, right?
Okay, Zombie.
And Weed Junkie, like I asked Weed Junkie, I'm like, dog, where you from?
Right.
'Cause I ain't know where he was from because I didn't start listening to it till after I had Weed Junkie where he was from. Weed Junkie said, man, he out the East.
Right.
I pressed play, homie, you know, like ran that shit. And I was just like, man, like, I was proud of myself for even like acknowledging
I got
shit
you.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to homie. 'Cause
Yeah,
homie,
I fuck with Zombie. That's another thing too, especially when it comes to this. Listen, I you know, when it comes to like these artists in the city, whether they upcoming or not, bro, it's like when I say I feel like we could literally go artist with any of these fucking dog, like, and we want to talk about dog, like, could you imagine if they go ahead and put together that Ghetto Children album, like Young Juve?
Yeah.
I'm just serious, Young
Shout out
Juve.
Young Jew,
fucking-
that's my dog.
Yes, indeed. And that's another person, bro, who ain't got a hating bone in his body, who put me on more fucking artists and support more artists down here, because that's rare. I think that shit's changing, though. I think that's, you know what I'm saying, because that used to be. I think they keep speaking on that shit, but it's not. This shit's changing, and we changing it.
put in position, right? So that like even like you said, Young Jew is doing the Spitter doing the same thing. He in position now where he could go on a Drink Champs platform and shout out LG, shout out Weed Junkie.
That was
shout
so
out
fucking
Nemo
dope.
Kelly, you know what I'm saying? So like we gotta be put in position. Like even shout out the Crack, you know what I'm saying? Who with the who with Rock Nation, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like he's in position to like help people out and shit like that. So like that's what I'm saying. That's another thing that I'll be saying. Like, man, once you get put in position, man, once you open that door,
Yeah,
man, bring some
respect to the
people
ones
through
that
that.
do
You,
that.
you, like,
Because a lot of them don't,
like
but
those dudes,
respect
what
to the
they
ones that
doing,
do.
just open up conversation about them. That's just that's opening the door. Now, what you do after I mention your name and people start fucking with you and following, that's all on you. That's
Right.
just a part of like how serious
Right.
you gonna take your craft.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I like I said, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everything y'all do. I think this is the shit right here that's essential in the culture. And what's so special about the NO culture is because they do, yeah, we got some hard heads. We got some motherfucking, yeah, it's rough, but we
Shout
got a
out
lot
that
of,
7.
right. But we got a lot of love here too, man. We got a lot, and when we love hard.
No, and that's if we don't have anything down here, we show love.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's is we can't. Unfortunately, we can't stop people from having their own little tit for tat, little wars that or disagreements that they we don't have that much power to stop certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if we could stop certain things that go on in the city, this bitch would really be more powerful.
Right.
It's powerful with dumb shit going on in the city. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine there wasn't dumb shit going on in the city, how more powerful this it would be. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking right.
And I'm gonna tell you, and this is something else. And we, back on the bounce thing. If you want to bounce, they got the originators who still live in New Orleans.
Come on now.
Where you could go and fucking go get dudes who created tracks for Pimp Daddy.
Right.
Dudes who created tracks for UNLV. These dudes still exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's, like that'll always say, man, you gotta do your fucking homework before you, if you want to be a rapper, you gotta do your homework. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? If you're a bounce artist,
When you say that's what that
Shout out Teto. You know what I mean?
if you want to, like that'll always say, man, if you want to, whatever it is you want to do, you got to do your history on this shit. You know what I'm saying? And those guys still exist in the city. Like if you saw the hip hop evolution,
Yeah, that was dope too. They did a good job on
you
that.
saw DJ Jimmy. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
saw.
saying? Like you saw, like I said, man, you got to do your homework and research, man. They got people out here that still create music and things like that, and and that's just we could talk about all.
But I know, only thing I'm gonna keep saying, us four sitting up here could change the narrative of the music. Like, we just gotta keep doing what we doing, keep believing in it, because like we stronger than a lot of people right now because it's four of us. You know
Believe
what I'm saying?
that.
Well, I'm gonna say two because Mac and I is one, and you guys, so it's three of
I
us.
don't consider y'all.
No, we are.
I know y'all won, but I don't consider y'all
Yeah.
one. Like,
Right,
it's different. Y'all both drawing different
Y'all
people that got
definitely got
different
different
connections with
strengths.
y'all.
Right, absolutely.
But what I'm saying, like with the music, so we can take and play our part, and I guarantee you, if we start this constantly putting the positive out, the positive, and like, man, this person sounding nice or this whatever, even if we shine a light on up and coming producers or whatever, we play our part, and I guarantee it's gonna change. That's all we got to just keep doing, And the crazy thing, we got like 3 different aspects of companies up here: radio, blog. We got 3.
Right.
No,
right.
for
It's
sure.
different up here, and that's what making it great. To see this. That's doing
Right,
this.
because I always tell Mac, I mean, like for me, I run the online magazine where I cover more than, just
Right.
music.
MyHellofALife.com.
Yeah, MyLife.com, MyLife TV, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
do
you in my
Life
history
events.
because I say I clicked on.
So
it.
I thank you, man.
I do.
I be so I cover more than just music. So sometimes I can't always keep up with just the music because I might have a week where I'm focused on other, endeavors or entrepreneurs. But I always look to Mac, you know what I'm saying? And if he throw me on something, he give me something, I'd be like, yo, let me check it out.
I became addicted to.
Yeah, man. I love the music, but I also just want to represent the whole culture, man.
I'm about
Like,
to say,
Well, that's
so
the
many
dope.
people
That's
in
the
New
best
Orleans
dope.
that's so dope that, I just be wanting to spotlight it all.
and there's so
man.
many. That's what I'm saying. It's like we got so many like flowers down here, man. We got so many we could just pick from. Like whatever your flavor is, we got it here. You want the singing rap, you want the bounce rap,
Come on
you
now.
want the gutter rap,
Gutter gangster
You want-
grimy shit. We got that
You want
too.
the dope rap, we got it. You want the floss rap, we got all that.
Gangster shit.
But the
More
crazy
gangster
is,
shit.
we
You
want-
hear me?
hey,
And more
before
that
we do
gangster
go and
shit.
stuff, I'm gonna say one thing. Like me meeting Yoshi, I'm gonna call him Mario because that's
Mama
He
call
call
him
me
Mario.
Yoshi just God damn.
'cause that's
No,
Mac,
I'm
right?
Super Mario, not Yoshi.
Well, yo,
shit.
call him Mario. Why you
I'ma
think I
call
call
him
you your
Mario.
name? Why you think I call you Mario?
It's all good.
I'm with
What
it.
said. But no, I remember like me first meeting him, and he came introduced himself. We talked and chopped it up, and then I remember the first time I met Mo. We met up and sat there and chopped it up for a while. And that's one thing. Every time I see these guys, they show me love, and even though I don't see them often because I don't really be out, but when I do see them, it's all love.
Yeah, it's respect.
And one thing I
It's
really
respect.
appreciate when my pops died and Mario reached out, he couldn't get in touch. He reached out to me. That really hit home with me, because it made me feel like it was bigger than this stupid
It definitely
stuff.
is, bro.
You know?
It definitely is, man. I feel like, man, when I meet good people, man, I treat them like family. And I think that's what Mo was saying earlier. Like New Orleans, we're a different type of place. We live by a certain code.
Right.
It's certain people. When you know it's genuine, it's deeper than all the music and all the media and all that stuff.
Hey,
Listen, I've been testing you.
Go ahead, yo.
man.
But now I was just saying, man, it's deeper than
for sure.
than you know the media, the music, there's all other stuff, man. Like you meet certain people, you get a respect from, and it's just love, man. It's straight up love, man. I'm going through all type of stuff too, like any other human being, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My grandma been sick the last couple of months. That's been hard for me to watch. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I would want anybody to reach out to me too, and you know, and be there for me, support me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man.
Absolutely. I do want to say something though. You know what's crazy is I'm a fan of everybody here too. Y'all know I be cutting up behind it. If I'm a fan and I fuck with you, like I be cutting up behind y'all, man. Like I want y'all to know that shit too. And just they talking about we wrapping up. The camera can see me. I know y'all can hear me on this shit. I'm gonna let y'all know when they cut out with goddamn OG Blake. They did that little freestyle shit. They ain't gonna ask me to rap, you heard me? But at the end of the day, y'all know I used to do Cash Money ad libs. I used to do all Cash. I mean that's how I really got on the scene, you heard me? But
No, you for real?
no, I'm just talking
okay.
shit.
I'm about to say.
But at the end of the day, I'm a fan of y'all, and yeah, it is a lot of love. It's genuine. I fuck with y'all the long way, the strong way, and y'all do make sure y'all check me out, man. I gotta get y'all to come on my show. You heard me? Actually, the 28th. Y'all make sure y'all check us out on the 28th, dog. February 28th. Gene Stanza, Matt gonna be pulling up. Dato gonna be pulling up. NOLA Nation Live, 102.3, Friday morning, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yo,
Hey, you look, I always got everything popping, man. Look, make sure you log on YouTube, Mile of Life TV, website, mileofalife.com. Instagram is Yoey Martin _ Mile of Life.
you know one thing? Yoey be everywhere.
Believe that?
I
He
try,
be
man.
everywhere. No,
I try. They be trying to figure out how the fat boy move at Godspeed. You know?
Listen, I looked. I said, "Damn, he everywhere." I don't care where he popped up. I snuck out to the party the other night. Who do I see coming through there? I said, "Man, look at this dude, bro." But hey, y'all,
I'm gonna just leave this today was like the introduction. I think there's more we need to talk about, as you know,
For sure.
Yeah.
creators of New Orleans and where we want to see it go. And I think the more people hear where we coming from, whether they agree or disagree, it still creates conversation. It helps us to know how we should be moving from this point forward. You know what I'm saying? So, and even if you wasn't a part of this today, we do want to create something where we bring all us media guys together so that we can, present something bigger for New Orleans. And you know what I'm saying? Like it has to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for trying all different avenues to make this shit work. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're working with your own artists or whether, you're creating your brand through your media shit. Like however you're doing it, I still feel like we all need to come together and just support one another.
No, for sure. Y'all make sure y'all like, follow, share, subscribe to the Takeover podcast. Y'all follow Mac at Massive Amounts of Quality, Supreme Mac, the Takeover 034, My Hell of a Life on the Instagram.
hashtag that'll, because since I don't have an Instagram or whatever you call
Yeah,
it.
but at the end of the day,
We the takeover.
see,
No.
On
he
social media, that is the takeover.
No, why you gonna say that? Because people gonna really think I'm the takeover.
at the end of the day, y'all make sure y'all follow and support. This
No.
this shit right here is important to me. And it should be important to anybody in the
That'll
culture.
be fooling the fuck out y'all, man.
Yeah,
Man,
he playing
That'll
that
run a
ghost.
good
He playing
game
that
on y'all,
ghost.
man.
He got
Listen,
them
I'ma
burner
say
accounts.
Exposing his fucking ass.
He never told me the truth, so if he lying, that's messed up, dog.
No, I'm not lying. I know one thing. I can see these
at
guys
this
that's
phone.
up here. Y'all gonna see it. We got big things coming with all of us. Trust me.
Go and run that beat. Let me kick us out of freestyle. Man. Go and run that
Dale
shit.
told them people where to find y'all at.
Oh, yeah, man. Look, at NOLA _Nation 504. And look, any artist, I don't give a damn. You rap, sing, you know what I'm saying? You do gospel, blues, you want to send me some music, make sure it's clean. Send it to just send it to NOLANationLive@gmail.com. And I'm fucking with y'all. Y'all fucking with that? Y'all come pull up on me and DJ Kelly Green this Friday, you heard me? Every Friday, 6 a.m. We getting it in, man. Cut that beat on. I'm feeling myself, man.
Mario?
Yeah, man, like I say, man, just
Yoey.
just Google me, man, myofalife.com.
That was so player. I'm
all over the web like Peter Parker, baby. Google me, baby.
Look at that.
That's some Spider-Man shit.
You gonna bless us, man?
Appreciate
Man,
y'all
go and run
too.
that
Yeah,
bitch, man.
thank y'all.
Real shit, right? Really
This man
appreciate
still
you.
trying to rap. We put a beat on.